Hello there, lovely. May I ask you a question? Okay. Are you single? You are? Are you dating? Yeah? How's it going, or how do you feel about it? Oh my. I can tell from your response that you feel the way I felt. I hated it. I really hated dating. And I can see that you are probably a little curious, maybe even leery about why I asked. So first of all, let me tell you, I am not about to try to sell you anything because I personally hate being sold something. What I have is some information that I would like to share with you, and you can decide for yourself if you would like to learn more. And I know you'll want to know more because we all have something to offer, and what I have to offer you is some information and knowledge so that you can stop wasting your time and stumbling around out there in those dating streets. But before we get to that, let me tell you a little bit about me and why I am qualified to talk to you about dating. First of all, I am married, and that is not a brag. I share that with you because my first piece of advice is don't take dating advice from someone who is single, because after all, where is the proof that their advice actually works? Second, a little bit more about my background. I was previously married years ago, got divorced, started dating again, found someone, got engaged, ended the engagement, and started dating again, and here I am married again. So I know a thing or two about dating and getting the ring, but the thing is, before you can get to the ring, you've got to date and find the right guy. And let me tell you, in my time with dating, although I hated it, I learned a lot from personal experience, and I've learned a lot from what my now husband has taught me, and I have taken all of that experience and knowledge and learnings and information, and I have put it into a book called Dating with Class and Elegance. It's actually more of a workbook because I have you pause at points to take inventory and an introspective view of where you are at the present time, where you want to go, and the actions that you need to take to get there. So overall, you are working on yourself as you go through this book. Let me tell you a little bit more about my background so that you can understand how I am different from the other dating coaches out there and the others that are selling training. So first of all, I am not a dating coach. I like to think of myself as more of a mentor, but to my background professionally, I have over 15 years of experience as an organizational change manager, and basically what that means is I help people change when their company is rolling out something new. Basically think of it as I help people develop new habits. Also, I'm a project manager. I am a certified international etiquette consultant and a certified life coach. So between my personal dating experience and my professional experience and education, I know what I'm talking about and I know how to get things done. Back to the book. I have it organized in a very methodical and sequential manner because I want you to start with a good solid foundation. Now, I know we hear a lot about looks, but if you look around, there are a lot of beautiful but single ladies out there, and that right there is evidence to the fact that it takes more than just looks to attract and retain a quality guy. So I have you start by building a solid foundation from the beginning. So what else do you get with my workbook? Well, the best thing for me to do is to show you so you can see a few things for yourself. So before we delve into your foundation, I level set you on what you can expect from the workbook, because this is not a book for the woman who wants to point fingers at the opposite sex or anyone else, but it is for the woman who is ready to accept the current reality and to take action to make change. From there, we then talk about building a strong, solid foundation. And then after that, we talk about the all-important topic of looks. I walk you through why looks are so important and how you can max out your attractiveness capacity. And then from there, we'll talk a little bit about feminine energy and masculine energy, what they are. You may have heard about them or not, but why they are important and how to balance them and how to shift if you need to. And then we talk about, of course, etiquette. Learning and applying good etiquette has changed my life, and I know it can do the same for you. It's important in dating, but those habits that you will learn and cultivate will actually apply to all areas of your life. Ladies, that is just the first 5 chapters out of 11. So this isn't just a read, write, and then proceed type of series of activities with this workbook, because as I mentioned before, my background is in helping people develop new habits. So I am going to do the same for you if you do the work, help you to create new habits to the point that they become part of who you are. Because ladies, I want to see you win. I want to see you find a great guy and get married. So that is the reason why I created this book. So if you are ready to stop wasting your time and stumbling around out there in these dating streets, then click the link below so that you can learn how to start dating with intention and with a strategy to win. So I hope to see you in the classy community soon. And ladies, remember, in all that you do, always keep it classy and elegant, and I will see you soon.